Rebound si Valdavid.
Off the miss by Johnny Abarrientos. His pass, however, was telegraphed. Shot by Jeffrey Cariaso. Nakuha ulit ni Valdavid. Tuloy-tuloy. Wala. Loose ball. Picked up by Dolly Locsin. Acrobatic shot. EJ File. Right in front of the basket.
Di pa na matangkad. EJ File. Wide open for that shot.
Alam mo talagang pinakikita ni EJ File. Napakalaking improvement nito sa taong ito. Jeffrey Cariaso. To Bong Hawkins, we're tied at 18.
Walang double team, ha? Kay Bong Hawkins.
Pero meron pa rin illegal defense na nakita sa referee Bartolome. Talaga ito, technical na ito, di ba? Oo, technical na ito. Pangalawa na ito ng Ginebra San Miguel. So, the technical free throw will be taken by Georgia Lastimosa. Pala, doon sa mga hindi po napanood yung ating first game, as you take a look at team manager Rocky Trillo of Alaska Milk. Nagwagi po ang San Miguel Beer by 4 points, 116 to 112 in overtime. Kaya yung mga umalis po, nung nakita na lang medyo nuwalaki yung lamang ng San Miguel Beer, you missed a lot.
Chris Colado, power play. Medyo tinulak niya si EJ File.
Oh.
At ito si EJ File was not able to stand his ground. Good move there by Colado.
Samantala, Marlo Aquino matras lamang kay Bong Hawkins. Here's EJ File from 15 feet. Bihira natin makita si EJ File at bihira na ganyan kalayo. At medyo napakunot ng noo si Coach Jaworski. Bagay liping-liping kasi. Merwin Castello. Chris Colado underneath. Trying to capitalize on what looked like a mismatch. Pagkat si Noli Locsin pa nagbabantay sa kanya. Sabi ni Chris Colado, samantalahin ko na ito.
Non-shooting foul on Locsin.
Okay, here's Bong Hawkins now against Marlo Aquino. Merwin Castello, sumaksak sa loob, natapik sa likod. Chris Colado with a drop shot. Aha, may pasigaw pa.
And a turnover. Ginebra San Miguel starting to lose voice.
Dami ng turnover nun.
Alam mo, very moral boosting yung slam dunk ni Chris Colado. Because he did that against the big men of Ginebra San Miguel.
Si EJ File ang kaharap niya ron. Kinaliwa pa.
Moral boosting for Alaska. Tapos well, definitely deflating as far as Ginebra is concerned. Ito.
Dolly Locsin with a turnaround. 360. Dolly Locsin brings the house down as it cuts the lead down to 3 points. 5 seconds to go in the first period. Johnny Abarrientos sees Cariaso open. Wala. EJ File para sa rebound. At yan po ang pagwawakas ng ating first quarter. Panoorin natin muli yung dunk na yun ng Chris Colado. Yeah! Kaliwa. At pagkatapos sabay hiyaw. Hindi natin nakita yung hiyaw. Di bale? Saka na yun, 23-20 is the count. Alaska
Dante Silverio, of course, used to coach one of the more popular teams in the PBA, Toyota.
Okay, starting the second quarter, Marlo Aquino, binitin ko sa ere. At ang lamang po ng Alaska ay binaba ngayon sa 1 punto na lamang, 23-22.
Partner, pambihirang makita yun. A big man suspending himself in midair. Meron bang konting pump fake. Tapos pinasok niya yung bola. Mahirap gawin yan. Especially if you're 6'9".
Johnny Abarrientos has it for Alaska. Nakita si Chris Colado. Colado na kalangan. Pinalpal ni Marlo Aquino. Wilbur Ong is in the game together with Vince Hizon for Ginebra San Miguel. At sa panig naman ng Alaska, si Ruel Gomez ang pumasok during the break between the first and second quarters. JB Gayoso, open. Lumabas. Narito si Johnny Abarrientos, palingon-lingon. At sinesera po ang play para sa Alaska Milk. Lamang pa rin ang isa. Ang mga red shirts ni Coach Tim Cole. Abarrientos, sumugod. Wala. Wilbur Ong para sa rebound. Binigay kay JB Gayoso. Noli Locsin, kanina po, ito si Noli Locsin ang nagpabalik sa Ginebra San Miguel nung nagtatangkang iwanan sila ng Alaska. Noli Locsin came up with a string of 6 points to even at 6. Pero ngayon, si Bong Hawkins naman ang gumagana para sa Alaska at binigyan ng Alaska ng mas komportabling lamang na 3 puntos sa 25-22.
Well, Ginebra San Miguel now playing without a natural point guard. Ang ginagamit nilang guardian ngayon ito sina JB Leosa at saka si Vince Season. Both of them are shooting guards.
Wilmer Ong is left wide open. Marlo Aquino, it looked like somebody held him down. Rebound play. Yes, Chris Bolado will be called for the foul. His first.
So, kanina pinag-uusapan natin about playing physical defense on the twin towers of Coach Robert Jaworski. Well, nakikita natin ito si Chris Bolado. He really is applying the physical pressure on Marlo Aquino.
Nakita niyo naman si Chris Bolado, talagang hindi pinagpapahinga ito si Marlo Aquino. Humihingi pa lang ng pasa si Marlo Aquino, talagang dinidiktik na ni Chris Bolado.
Mukhang inspirado ito si Bolado. Well, he feels challenged. At alam naman natin, ito si Marlo Aquino, he's a prized rookie.
At knowing Coach Tim Cone and his staff, malamang pinaghandaan talaga itong larong ito ni Chris Bolado to go up against these guys, Marlo Aquino at EJ File, Noli Locsin, Wilmer Ong. Alam ni Coach Tim Cone at ang kanyang staff na talagang mabigat ang trabaho ngayon. Ito sila Chris Bolado, nila Kevin Ramos, nila Bong Hawkins, at pag ginamit niya, ito sila Giovanni Pineda.
Kaya nga, sabi nga natin, ito mga big men of Alaska, dapat magpakita sila in terms of playing defense. Whatever contribution they make in offense, parang bonus na lang yun. And talking of bonus, ito si Poch Wino kanina, naka 8 points na.
Tama. Karabihan doon, assist ni Johnny Abariento, sinahanap ko ni Johnny.
That's right, yung kanilang penetration. Offensive rebound by Locsin.
Good season, gets it over to JB Gayoso. Narito si Wilmer Ong, labang kay Merwin Castello. He senses a mismatch, but he is unable to capitalize on it. Jun Reyes is in the game for Johnny Abarientos. Bong Hawkins, sumugod, and the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Alaska. 9 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Labang pa rin po ng dalawang Alaska Milk, 25-23. Bong Hawkins, open shot. Medyo napitawan niya yun sa release. Here's Wilmer Ong to Vince Hizon.
Napupunan natin, napakaganda ng pacing ni Coach Tim Cone sa mga players niya, no? At this stage of the game, Abarientos is sitting down, so is Lastimosa.
Si Cariaso rin. At si Huilio. Nakapagpahinga na lahat. Pero lang kay Bong Hawkins lang natitira doon sa starting unit niya.
Yes, at saka yung Ginebra San Miguel naman, napupunan natin, si Locsin at saka si Aquino, wala pang palit. Wala pa silang hinga.
Ayun ang diferensya kay JB Gayoso. Pag nagkumpisang bumulusok itong si JB, he has the tendency to lose control. Sayang yun. Maganda yung kanyang kuha doon sa bola. Lamang masyado nang madali.
Yun ang sinasabi natin. Huwag sila magmamadali. Ginebra San Miguel has a tendency to, kuminsan nanggigigil sila They really want to be able to get back the lead immediately, although Alaska is still enjoying a 2-point lead at this stage.
Bong Hawkins umatras lamang kay Marlo Aquino sa double team. Chris Bolado tries another slam dunk. Pero meron tatawagan ng foul si Marlo Aquino. Mukhang minaster ni Chris Bolado itong kaliwete slam dunk. Pero dito nga, ina-foul yata siya rito. Tignan natin.
But then again, the same thing that Alaska has been doing to attack the defense of the big man of Ginebra San Miguel. Meron silang extra pass sa ilalim. They draw the defense of Marlo Aquino towards the man in scoring position. Tapos nagkakaroon ng drop pass.
You look at Johnny Abarientos, had 6 assists in the first quarter, not more than the entire Ginebra team.
Yes, and the total assists of Alaska in the first quarter, Ed, was 8.
1 out of 2 by Chris Bolado. Noli Locsin, pinasa kay Marlo Aquino. Aquino with a turnaround, gets the rebound. At tatawagan na ng foul si Merwin Castello.
And talagang pinahihirapan ang depensa ng Alaska ito si Marlo Aquino. Can't seem to get his bearings, even from close range. Tignan natin ang physical defense that Alaska is applying. Nako!
At alalahanin nyo na si Merwin Castello is about a foot.
Yes!
Hindi naman, pero malaking agwat nila sa height. Marlo Aquino, napitawan na naman ang bola. Napulit ni JB Gayoso, Vince Hizon, off balance. Noli Locsin pinukulang bola, papunta sana kay Marlo, pero natapit palabas ng Alaska Milk. Pinaalat-alat talaga ito si Marlo Aquino. Ganito, doon sa play na yun, sana libre-libre siya. Kanya lang Alaska Milk. Pinaalat-alat talaga ito si Marlo Aquino. Kinito, doon sa play na yun, sana libre-libre siya. Kanya lang may nakialam pa rin.
Well, he's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the defensive pressure and he wants to score. Nakita natin. Ito, he's taking some bad shots now. That shot on the run. Dapat ito si Marlo Aquino magpo-post up. Tapos mag-turn around na lang. You shouldn't have him dribble the ball, put the ball on the floor.
Oy, pangatlong tawag niya ng illegal defense para sa Ginebra San Miguel. So another technical foul here will be awarded Alaska Milk with 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Lamang pa rin po ng tatlo ang Alaska Milk at 26-23.
And you see Coach Robert Jaworski pleading his case to referee Ernie De Leon. So far, Alaska playing the more intelligent game. But you can't say enough about Ginebra San Miguel. Para sa nakikita natin, dictating ang Ginebra, rather Alaska. Yet Ginebra is down just by 4 at this stage.
Alley-oop pass from Chris Bolado to Merwin Castelo. Ang ganda naman nun.
Yes. Tsaka teamwork, ha? Yung Alaska nagpapakita ng mas magandang teamwork than Ginebra San Miguel.
6 na puntos ang lamang ng Alaska Milk here in the second quarter at 29-23. Entry pass to Donnie Locsin. Wala. Wilbur Ong. Nabitawan ang bola ng Corinthian Reyes for Alaska Milk. Reyes into the front court. Binigay kay Merwin Castelo. Castelo nabitawan ang bola.
Sorry, miscue for Alaska because, again, in transition attack nila, they had the numbers on Ginebra San Miguel.
Vince Hizon. Gayoso to Ong. Back to Hizon. 3-point shot by Hizon. Yes. Kita-kita natin yun. Pagbitaw pa lang ni Vince Hizon kung saan papunta.
Alam mo, malaking boost yun sa confidence ni Vince Hizon because in the last game that Ginebra San Miguel played, 0 points. Ito si Vince Hizon.
29-26, 3-point lead by Alaska Milk. Merwin Castelo down low to George Lastimosa. The turnaround by Lastimosa. Nahuli po ng reaction si JV Gayoso. And Alaska moves up by 5 again. Hizon pulls up. Pero hindi tumira. Gayoso, siya pupukol. He claims he was fouled. Pero wala tawag. Jun Reyes. Bounce pass to Chris Bolado. Open shot. Ay, hinabol.
And not a good foul to give up by JB Gayoso because wala sa position si Chris Bolado.
Oo, wala sa forma nga.
Oo. Palabas na yung tira ni Chris Bolado tapos na-foul siya after the attempt.
Tama yun. Speaking of after, pagkatapos po ng PBA, mga kaibigan, Hollywood's most powerful women. Ang susunod, abangan po yan sa Rated E. Mamayang alas 10, dito lamang sa VTV Primetime Network. Pagkatapos po yan ng PBA, makikita rin mo yung mga nagagandahan mga babae sa Rated E. Chris Bolado misses his first free throw.
Marlo Aquino taking a rest as EJ File checks in. This is a good substitution on the part of Coach Robert Jaworski. Aquino has been frustrated in this game so far.
Split charities by Chris Bolado. And Alaska moves up by 6, 32-26. JB Gayoso. Binigay kay EJ File. Wala, pero nakakuha ng foul. Medyo nagulat si EJ doon sa pagbigay sa kanya ni Gayoso. Pero he reacted very quickly. Samantala, si Hiyawan po mga tao sapagkat si Robert Jaworski po ay papunta na sa scorer's table. Pasok na po si Robert Jaworski in the next or after this free throw.
And it looks like Ginebra San Miguel needs a floor leader. Nabanggit natin kanina that Ginebra San Miguel starting the second quarter playing without a natural point guard. And now Jaworski is inside at ang pinalitan niya si Wilmer Ong. So it looks like Ginebra San Miguel is going to confront Alaska here with a 3-guard combination.
Samantala, ang lamang po ng Alaska ay 5 puntos, 32-27. Gayoso knocks the ball away and he stays with Alaska Milk. Ang pinakamalaking lamang po sa game na ito so far ay 6 points. Yung po ay natala ng Alaska dito sa ating second quarter. Samantala si Jun Reyes. Binigay kay Lastimosa. Balik ulit kay Reyes. Tagalangan. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Carriazo. Hand off to Bolado. No basket, says referee Chua. May nakitang foul on the floor.
His second personal, 13 foul for Ginebra San Miguel.
Ang tinawagan po ay si JB Gayoso, kanyang second personal foul.
That's a 13th foul for Ginebra San Miguel. Neither team on the penalty. 6:25 to go.
Narito po tayo sa second quarter na larong ito. Jun Reyes, nabigyan ng pick ni Chris Bolado. Masarap na pick yun, ang laki. Yan ang mga masarap na pick. 34-27, 7-point lead now by Alaska Milk. EJ File has the top of the key. He's on from that same spot.
That's 2 in a row. 2 triples in a row for Vince Season.
And the lead is cut down to 4 at 34-30. Cariaso. Jude Reyes. Reyes going to scenic route. Inabot ka Chris Bolado. Alam mo yan, siguro malamang pinapractice na ni Chris Bolado yung tirang yan. Yung mga medium-range jumpers. Sapagkat he will find himself open for those shots every now and then. Jaworski directing operations as usual for Ginebra San Miguel. They're down by 6. Dolly looks in. No, traveling violation. At ito po yung 3-point shot ni Vince Season kanina. Forma from that same spot. Nakakadalawa na siya. We have this timeout, folks. Here at the Araneta Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen. Maayong gabi sa atong mga higala sa kabisayan ng Mindanao. Ang inyong mga amigo din sa Vintage Sports, Ed Pigson o si Kinito Henson. Si Barbaro Tour, nandiyan sa Visayas ngayon. Maganda na naman siguro lamang kanina. Okay. 36-30 is the score. Alaska by 6, pero nakaagaw ang Ginebra. Gayoso scores.
Ito si Mr. Adrenaline. You can really count on him to do that. Alam mo, high-risk shot yung inattempt ni JB Gayoso, ha?
Ay, wala namang hindi high-risk shot dito si JB Gayoso. Wala namang safe shot. Ito ngayon si Chris Bolado. Inabat kay Jun Reyes. Reyes binigyan naman ng pick ng Bolado. There's a pick and roll. Dinapik ni Jaworski. Dolly locks in. Mabilis na binabawa ang bola. Binigay kay Jaworski. Jaworski binabataya ni Chris Bolado. Gusto makagad din si Bolado. Pero sabi ni Jaworski, di ko na may titira eh.
Oh, wala pass! Yun ang tinatawag natin ng execution. Well, kanina sinabi natin ang kailangan ng Ginebra San Miguel is a floor leader who could control things on the floor. Could be Robert Jaworski filling the shoes.
Dalawa na lang ang abante ng Alaska. Chris Bolado turns around against EJ File. Kevin Ramas, wala. Hoy, si EJ File, ikay ka. Pero loose ball foul on Chris Bolado.
EJ File replaced, but he's still being attended to.
Matala, tingnan natin yung napakagandang pass ang binigay ni Robert Jaworski. Kanina lamang kay Vince Season. Ayun.
Yun ang tinatawag natin na round-robin basket.
Oo. Okay, si EJ File, pagpapahingay muna. Mukhang ilulubog sa yelo yung kanyang sakong siguro yan. Gayoso. To Hizon. Hindi natanggap ni Hizon yung pasang yun. Jojo Lastimosa against Gayoso. It's going to be the third personal on JV Gayoso.
His third personal, fourth team foul.
Lamang pa rin po ang Alaska ng dalawa. 36-34. Kanina nabanggit ko yung Marlboro Tour. Yung pong mga nag-aabang kung ano nangyari sa Marlboro Tour kanina, malalaman po ninyo yan. Pagkatapos po ng ating PBA coverage, dito rin po sa IBC 13, abangan ninyo yan. Lastimosa at the line.
For Chris Bolado, Daniel Briantos for June Reyes, Valderin for JB Gayoso.
Samantala, meron po tayong mga substitutions. Papasok si Hawkins at Abarientos. At si Valdavid din ay bumalik na para sa Ginebra San Miguel. Pinalitan niya si JB Gayoso na meron ng 3 personal fouls. Lastimosa, ever the reliable free throw shooter, gives Alaska Milk a 4-point lead at 38-34. Jaworski, binigay kay Marlo Aquino, dinodoblehan siya. Turnaround jumper by Marlo despite the double team of Hawkins and Ramas.
Partner, that was a difficult shot by Marlo Aquino because...
Binigay kay Marlo Aquino, dinodoblehan siya. Turnaround jumper by Marlo despite the double team of Hawkins and Ramas.
Partner, that was a difficult shot by Marlo Aquino because malayo siya sa goal nun, ha? He was not in the comfort zone and he took a hard shot. Nakawala.
Gojo Lastimosa. Hoy. Medyo nabitawan ang bola. Jaworski. Wrap around dribble. Kanina kasi merong nirereklamo ito si Coach.
Naku naman! Anong klase pasa? At yung tira hindi pumasok. Oh, what a pass by Robert Jaworski. Buti hindi nabigla ito si Noli Locsin, pero may foul si Marlo Aquino.
Alright, 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
Yun ang pasa ni Jaworski. Nakuhang-kuha niya, ni Locsin. Hindi lang naipasok yung tira.
Okay, mga kaibigan, narito ngayon ang opensa naman ng Alaska Milk. Being set up by Johnny Abarientos. Cariaso back to Abarientos. Inside, wala. Cariaso's open. Yes. At ang Alaska po ngayon, lamang na naman ang 40-36. 2 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in second.
Alam mo, relentless itong pressure defense ng Alaska, ha?
Oo. Pero ito, si Jaworski has been breaking it with some key passes. However, they turn it off. At medyo nagkakakulyahan si Locsin at si Kevin Ramas.
At pumasok pa yung tira.
Oo. Eh, kanina po medyo nagkaroon ng mga second motion dito sa backcourt. But the proverbial cooler heads intervened at mabuti naman at wala po nangyari. We have a timeout.
Ginebra na, Ginebra!
Marami po tayo mga personalities na bumibisita madalas dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Alam niyo yung mga superstars, nagiging mistulang fans din pag nagpunta rito sa PBA.
1 out of 8 for Abarientos going for the bonus free throw. And he completes a 3-point play.
43-36, 7-point lead by Alaska Milk with 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Robert Jaworski directing operations for Ginebra. Vince Hizon. Lumapit. Jaworski with a 3-point shot. Wala. At merong loose ball foul na tatawagin lamang kay Noli Locsin. Sapagkat hinabi po niya si Johnny Abarientos para makuha yung bolang yun. And he readily acknowledges the foul. Pareho na po nasa penalty ang dalawang koponan po, kaya't bibigyan ng dalawang pagkakataon si Johnny Abarientos at the free throw line with 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the second period.
Well, may balita tayo rito from Dr. Willie Marshall na natuhod daw si EJ Fal kanina ni Polado, and he's sitting out the action now just to rest. And looks like he should be able to play later on.
Eh, nakikita natin from where we are na medyo minamusa-musahan yung kanyang kanang binti. Yung right leg. Ayun, nakikita po ninyo si EJ Fal while he is being attended to by the masseur. Okay,
here's a trap. Yes. There was a trap and a steal and the conversion.
Samantala, alam ni Jaworski na medyo nakalalamang sila doon sa front court. Pinupul kagad ang bola. Noli Locsin on the scoring end of this by Vince Hizon. And there's a foul on Kevin Ramos. Ang bilis din bumaba ng depensa ng Alaska.
Oo. Locsin had to use his left hand to score that layup. And it wasn't an easy layup for Locsin.
9-point lead by Alaska. Maawa po ang bola. So it is down to 8. Quick inbounds. Hawkins underneath. Reverse layup is no good. Picked up by Cariaso. Here's Johnny Abarientos. Naagaw ni Vince Hizon. Topsy-turvy play here. Jaworski jumps a pass to Noli Locsin. Perfect pass break play by Ginebra.
And chalk up another assist for Robert Jaworski. Yan pala ang kailangan ng Ginebra San Miguel, yung extra pass.
Oo. Tap from behind by Wilbur Ogg, but it's picked up by Lastimosa. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Natapit naman ni Vince Hizon. Hizon is gone. Biglang bulusok itong Ginebra. They were down by 11 points. Ngayon, 4 na lang. Umabot po sa 11 puntos yung abante ng Alaska at 47-36. Ngayon, 47-43. 7-0 run here by Ginebra San Miguel. At naririnig nyo na yung chanting ng Ginebra fans, pero biglang pinatahimik ni Jojo Lastimosa with a triple V. Narito naman si Wilmer Ong, tinapik ni Bong Hawkins, napulot ni Jojo Lastimosa. Lastimosa, scoring into the front court. Pasahan ng Alaska, lumabas sa sideline.
Yes, that pass came a little too late. Lastimosa should have dished off much earlier.
Ooh.
And an easy pick-off here by Alaska from a faulty inbound. Yun ang sinasabi natin, yung hindi nag-iingat yung Ginebra San Miguel, and Alaska capitalizing on that turnover.
7-point lead by Alaska. Carriazo. Wala. Hawkins puts it in.
Offensive rebound.
7 na puntos sa pangabante ngayon ng Alaska Milk at 52-43.
Ginebra can have
Offensive foul on Noli Locsin.
I was just going to say, with 37 seconds to go, if Ginebra San Miguel hurried things up, it would have possession back again before the half ended. They were going for a 2-on-1 possession, but as it turned out, ayun, may foul na naman.
Kanina po, naibaba na ng Ginebra yung lamang to only 4 points, but now it's up again to 9 with 26 seconds remaining in the second quarter. At si Noli Locsin po, meron ng 3 personal fouls. Johnny Abarientos, binabantayan ni Val David. Abarientos pa rin.
Remember, Ginebra in penalty.
Natapik ni David ang bola. And it will stay with Alaska. 7.4 seconds remaining.
And just 1 second on the shot clock.
Yes, 1 second on the shot clock. Samantala, pinalitan si Lastimosa ni Romel Gomez.
Nako!
Oh,
beautiful pass! With 1 second. At naipasa ng Alaska. Yes, perfect execution from the inbound. Yan ang pinag-aaralan.
Vince Hison running 3-point shot! Ang sabi siguro ni Vince Hison, we must have the last say. And they do. Still, Alaska had...
Yes, some free throw stats at saka yung offensive rebounds. Ito is surprising. At Alaska, 12-6 advantage in offensive rebounds. In total rebounds, ito hindi nakikita natin sa graphics natin. 28 total rebounds yung Alaska sa first half and 24 for Ginebra. And take a look at the turnovers. Naku, napakasakit for Ginebra San Miguel fans.
Doble.
Yes, 16 turnovers for Ginebra already. At tapos yung full court press ng Alaska. Ito na naman, may turnover because again of that beautiful defense. And Winyo is now in double figures.
Matana sa Noli Locsin, muntik din maagawan. At ang abante po ng Alaska ay 10, 56-46. Val David is the point guard for Ginebra San Miguel. Vince Hison at the corner. Mabuti na lamang at gumagana itong mga tira ni Vince Hison galing sa labas. At yan po ang nakakapag bigay ng lakas sa Ginebra San Miguel. 15 points for Vince Hison so far.
Well, so far ito si Hison wala pang mintis on the floor.
Here's Hison again. Pido Harez nag-aalangan. Val David. Aba, hindi yata malaman ng Ginebra kung anong gusto nilang gawin.
Very tentative move in offense by Val David. I thought he was going to go for the penetration or the outside shot.
Ito si Vince Hison, pinasa sa loob kay Marlo. Pero ba nakita foul si referee Chua?
Pero palagay ko tama din yun Tama din yung posture na yun. They've got to be able to calm things down, play deliberate half court, take advantage of size. Kanina kasi nagmamadali sila. So, it's better that they go for the well-composed shot. Nako! Block from behind. And Aquino will go to the line.
Double team on Marlo Aquino. Coach Winyo, however, will pick up foul number 4.
Is fourth personal.
Ayun, ang medyo delikado sa Alaska dahil si Winyo po meron ng 4 na personal foul.
Yan, inikot na naman ni Marlo Aquino yung bola sa kanyang may bewang.
At nakakuha po siya ng magandang bounce. And the score is 56-49, 7-point lead by Alaska Milk. Kung hindi po ninyo nabalitaan, yung ating po first game kanina, nag-umpisa bilang tambakan. Pero manda po doon sa bandang hulit. Nag-overtime pa. San Miguel Beer, 1 over Sunkist, 116-112 in the extended period. Abarientos with a running shot. Johnny has 9 points in the ball game so far. Baldavid being harassed in the backcourt. Vince Hizon up against Bong Hawkins. And there's going to be a foul on Hawkins.
His second personal, third.
Pangalawa yan ni Bong Hawkins. Noli Locsin. Aquino's asking for the pass. Ito siya ngayon, laban kay Coach Video. Has 4 personals. Pinikutan na, papunta sa kaliwa.
Nakakapagtaka, walang double team on Marlo Aquino in that play. Inikutan niya si Pochwinyo, and we all know that Pochwinyo already has, na ba? 4,
yes.
4 personal fouls.
Jojo Lastimosa drops it off to Bong Hawkins. Short. Vince Hizon, bumubulo sa kupunta sa front court. Abarientos after him. Naibigay kay Harencio. Big break there for Ginebra San Miguel.
Well, akala ko, mawawala kay Vince Hizon yung bola.
Maswerte siya.
Oo.
At nandun si Harencio. Good trail job by Pino Harencio. Johnny Abarientos has it. Carriazo. Narito naman ngayon si Pochwinyo. Laban kay Noli Locsin. Video. Walang mapihitan. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Lastimosa goes for it. Wala. Baldavid grabs the rebound for Ginebra San Miguel. They're down by 5.
Magandang depensa ang pinakita ng Ginebra San Miguel that time. Oh, what a pass!
Baldavid to Noli Locsin. And quickly, with 9 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the third, Tim Cone sues for time. Mga kaibigan, Biyernes na gabi at laban na po ng Ginebra San Miguel at Alaska Milk. Kontento naman ang mga tao sapagkat napakaganda na aksyon. Katulad dito, Pochwinyo with a turnaround inside the paint. At kanina, no first game natin, sulit din ang binayad
sulit na sulit ang binayad ng ating mga kababayan dito sa Araneta Coliseum para manood ng double header sa PBA.
Baldavid missing from the outside. Fight for the rebound, ends up in Carriazo's hands. Abarientos back to Carriazo. He flies high. Back-to-back hits kaagad ng Alaska off that timeout by Coach Tim Cone. 62-55, 7-point lead by Alaska.
And notice when Alaska uses its quickness to get quickly down on offense, hindi nakakababa yung Ginebra, hindi nakakapagsabay.
Oo. Marlo Aquino throws up a shot from the outside. Uy, panlima na yan ni Pochwinyo. Yes, that's his 5th personal foul. Ito, makikita po ninyo. At kaagad po dinispatsa ni Coach Tim Cone, si Chris Bolado sa scorer's table. At medyo kinakausap ni Coach Tim Cone si Pochwinyo. Bakit mo ginawa yun? Marlo Aquino na ipasok ang unang free throw. Ang dami na palang fans club dito si Marlo. Merong the Diamond, the Die Hard. Marlo Aquino. As you look at the breakfast again of Ginebra San Miguel.
Alam mo kanina, napansin ko ito si Tim Cone at saka si Pochwinyo, nag-uusap sila, no? Winyo insisting that he didn't foul. Pero sabi ni Tim Cone, hindi, ikaw ang nag-foul eh. Aminin mo na. And no, I think that's a mark of a good coach. Another coach, probably of lesser quality would probably tell his player, oh, tama ka. So, alam mo, ang feeling kasi ni Coach Tim Cone, you learn from your mistakes.
Yes. Samantala, magandang play na naman ang in-execute ng Alaska doon sa kabila. At lamang na naman sila ng 7 puntos at 64-57. We have 7 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the third. Noli Locsin, baseline drive. .64-59 is the count. Narito ngayon si Johnny Abarientos, sinesenya sa play. Nasa loob mo si Baldavid. Lumalabas naman ngayon si Jeffrey Carriazo. Hindi mapasahan. Abarientos goes for it. Alahoy ang tira. Nakuha ni Baldavid. David scoring to the front court. Lamang ang Ginebra rito. Binigay kay Locsin. Yes! Lamang sila sa tao. At maganda yung pasa ni Baldavid kay Noli Locsin. Nakakuha pa ng foul.
And take a look at Baldavid. Alam mo yung change of pace niya. Talaga nakakalito. Buti hindi nalito to si Noli Locsin as he got the pass and went in for the 2 points, and he's got a bonus coming up.
And the first foul of George Lastimosa. Noli Locsin with a 3-point play opportunity. And he connects. Oy, dalawa na lang ang abante ng Alaska, 64-62. Well, good pass to Bong Hawkins from Carriazo. Oh, he had to take two.
Pero maganda ang fake ni Bong Hawkins. And that threw off Marlo Aquino. If he just went straight up, he would have been blocked. Alam mo, yun ang quality ng Alaska team, no? Because I guess it is a championship caliber team. It has played in 5 straight finals. Meron silang composure. But Pino Harencio finally exploding with a 3-point bomb.
Ang 5 puntos pa lang yan ni Pido Harencio did not score in the first 2 quarters. But now, the Alaska lead is only 1 point at 66-65. Lastimosa, top of the jumper. Wala. Hawkins! Hawkins pa rin.
Ayun ang sinasabi natin kanina, no? Yung composure, yung poise ng mga veterano.
Oh.
And Bong Hawkins, he is used to pressure.
Nakalain mo, nalaki ng mga kalaban niya. Hawkins has 12 rebounds by our count and 14 points in the game. Bal David, masyado malakas. Chris Volado para sa rebound para sa Alaska. May binigay kay Johnny Abarientos. Abarientos into the front court. Carriazo gets open. Pumasok. Just when Ginebra San Miguel was closing in, bigla na namang bumulusok itong Alaska Milk. Lamang na naman sila ng 5. 70-65 with 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go, third quarter.
And a lot of the points of Alaska coming in transition when the Ginebra defense is not able to set up.
Oy, off-balance shot. But Tony Loxet comes out of nowhere. Medyo nagulat si Chris Volado doon at napailing si Coach Tim Con. Ayaw niya ng ganyan yung lalamya-lamya. Kahit nakikita mo wala kang kalaban, hindi mo alam kung ano nangyayari sa likod. Dapat sunggabi mo yung rebound. 367, 3-point lead now by Alaska Milk. Here's Johnny Abarientos. Off to Lastimosa. Lastimosa against Hizon. Nakawala si Jolas. Wala. Oy, Hizon, nakawala naman ang bola.
Lastimosa claiming that he was kneed in that drive to the basket. But still a good break for Alaska.
Oh. 70-67, 3-point lead by Alaska Milk. Here's Lastimosa.
Alam mo, binibigyan ng isolation ito si Lastimosa. Oh, still.
Marlo Aquino, pinagul kay Vince Hizon. Hizon, oy, walang kakampi. Puro nakapula, lang ang sumusunod doon. Here's Abarientos now.
Alam mo, kanina may physical contact. Nakita ko.
Oh, big block by Marlo Aquino. Chris Volado gets it back. Reverse left, wala pa rin Hawkins. Block kagay by Marlo Aquino. Tony Loxet. Ang dami palpal na Ginebra nun. 3-on-3. Yes!
And the crowd on its feet, roaring.
Mabuti na lang, matibay itong Araneta Coliseum. Dumadagundong po ang Araneta Coliseum. This place is rocking.
Ito na si Johnny Abarientos, threw up a prayer. Ito si Volado, and he's fouled.
This time, Luxin. Ito yung nangyari kanina. Ito si Chris Volado, 1. Chris Volado ulit. 2. At si Bong Hawkins naman. 3. Bong Hawkins. 4. Abantala si Chris Volado nasa free throw line ngayon.
Yan ang tinatawag natin na solid defense. And talk about solid defense. Ito na, pumasok muli si EJ File, replacing Noli Locsin, who will take a rest. Yung Twin Towers ng Ginebra San Miguel on the floor once more.
4 minutes and 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Here's Volado very calmly putting in those free throws. EJ File, pinukol kay Vince Hizon sa front court, 3-point shot! Yes! A lot of confidence behind that shot by Vince Hizon.
Pang-apat na yun. Pang-apat na triple by Vince Hizon.
Yes.
Hindi pa yata nagbibigay.
A lot of confidence behind that shot by Vince Hizon.
Pang-apat na yun. Pang-apat na triple by Vince Hizon.
Yes.
Hindi pa yata nagbibigtis from 3-point range. Yes, he's going 4 out of 4 from 3-point distance.
72 all. Ito po ay pang lima nating tablahan dito sa larong ito. Tingnan po natin. Ito talagang puno-puno ng kumpiyansa. Walang tao sa ilalim. Although parating na si Marlo Aquino. Ayun, si Vince Hison binitawan ng 3-point shot. Samantala, si Johnny Abarientos binigay kay Merwin Castelo. Abarientos. Sinasalubong ni Val David. Johnny, nice head-up. And there's that slam dunk by Chris Bolado. Yun.
Yun na naman.
Pahiyaw-hiyaw ni Chris Bolado.
Chris Bolado, oo.
Galing po yan ang Lukbang, Quezon.
Ito na naman si Hison. Hindi na pumasok yung kanyang 3-point attempt. And once more, picking up the pace is Johnny Abarientos.
Alaska on top by 2 at 74-72. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Johnny Abarientos. Given a pick by Chris Bolado. Johnny comes up with a jumper. Tingnan natin another look at this dunk by Chris Bolado of 2 plays ago. Abot ni Johnny Abarientos. Inabot naman ni Chris Bolado ang ring. Pagkatapos, hiyaw, hiyaw, bata hiyaw. Time out.
Balik po tayo sa Araneta Coliseum. And the score, 76-72, 3:19 to go. Dito po sa third period. Kasama natin si Ed Pixon. Meron pa yata ang hotdog sa loob ng kanyang bibig. Partner, sorry.
Ikaw naman, bilis mo pa.
Dinihis na kita.
Medyo nagutom tayo sa action dito sa Araneta Coliseum.
Ay talaga nakakagutom ito. But as far as the hunger factor is concerned, happy ang mga nandito sa Araneta Coliseum. I'm sure out there also watching from your homes and wherever you are, this game is really close and exciting.
Baldabit from the outside, missing. Merwin Castelo para sa rebound. Binigay kay Jeffrey Carriazo. Abarientos to Hawkins. Castelo, the baseline drive. Binigay kay Chris Bolado. Wala. Ito, nakapagtataka talaga rito kinito, no? Ha? Ano yung kuha ng offensive rebound ng Alaska? Kanina sa first half, nakalamang ko sila sa Ginebra on offensive rebound despite the presence of the Twin Towers of Ginebra.
Yes, very clearly, yung dalawang malaking higante ng Ginebra San Miguel going to where the ball isn't. And they're being distracted by the teamwork of Alaska because they are making the extra pass.
Chris Bolado, hemmed in. Hawkins, dinabas kay Carriazo. They've got 10 on the shot clock. Abarientos, 3-point shot!
Yun ang tinatawag natin composure under pressure.
Oo.
Alaska showing that it is definitely championship caliber.
7 puntos na naman ang lamang ng Alaska.
Oo, tsaka ang dami ng rally nitong Ginebra San Miguel. Hindi pa sila nakakalabang. And Harencio now connecting from the outside. That's his second triple.
8 points now for Pido Harencio. Sabi niya siguro, ako hindi naman ako kailangan maging flashing ngayon. Pupukul-pukul na ako galing sa labas. And the lead is down to 4 again at 79-75. We're in the third quarter, folks. 1 minute and 54 seconds left in this period. Carriazo. Castelo sumaksak. Yes. Naiwan bukas yung pinto sa likod. Carriazo. Tatawagan ng foul naman si Pido Harencio right here in front of us.
Again, another turnover ng Ginebra San Miguel.
At pang-apat na rin yan ni Pido Harencio.
Yes, at hindi sila nag-iingat sa paghawak ng bola. And they are succumbing to the pressure of Alaska's defense.
6-point lead by Alaska at 81-75. Here's Abarientos. At curl, inabutan po si Val David. O naiwanan si Val David at kaya po naman tinawagan siya ng foul, his third personal, so he tried to go after him.
No, kanina, the question that you asked, Ed, why the big men of Ginebra San Miguel parang wala sila sa rebounding position. Maganda kasi yung question nito ni Chris Bolado. You notice how far he is from the basket. And he's drawing the big man outside with him.
At that time, Marlo Aquino was right there for the rebound para sa Ginebra San Miguel. Baldavid naman ngayon, bumubulos o klaba kay Johnny Abarientos. Sumaksak sa lobby naman kay EJ File.
Ayan ang tinatawag natin na Matt and Jeff combination.
Oo. 81-77. Still a 4-point lead by Alaska Milk with less than a minute to go here in the third period. Abarientos. Binigay kay Jeffrey Carriazo. Does a tap for Pido Harencio. Carriazo pa rin. Hawkins. Lets it go on a soft shot. EJ File para sa rebound para sa Ginebra San Miguel. Narito ngayon si Valdavid, binababa ang bola para sa Ginebra. Vince Season sa bandang kalawa against Merwin Castelo. Valdavid wants to set it up for Ginebra San Miguel. Pino Harencio versus Cariaso. There's a pick by EJ File. Harencio sees an opening. Subaksak sa loob. Binigay kay Marlo Aquino. Nakalangan. Binunatan ni Merwin Castelo. Hawkins.
Beautiful block, yes. And time was running out on Ginebra San Miguel's offensive clock.
On the fast break play. 83-77, 6-point lead. Uy! Another turnover for Ginebra San Miguel. Ito po ang ika ngayon, nagiging malagim na istorya para sa Ginebra San Miguel. Yung mga turnovers. Sinasabi mo nga kinito, hindi na iingatan ng bola.
Time running out here in this third quarter.
Castelo. Yes! At iyan po ang istorya ng pangatlong yugto na labanang ito.
And let's review the scoring by periods. Mga kaibigan, end the fourth period. Back in the third, stalemate. 31 points apiece for Alaska at Ginebra. And Alaska enjoying an 8-point lead. The final 12 minutes of the game coming up.
Sabihin mo, kumakain na naman ako ng hotdog, ha?
Totoo.
Hindi na ubos ng huli. Okay, 85-77, an 8-point lead by Alaska. As we start the fourth quarter.
Partner Johnny Barrientos, who played a splendid third period, now resting on the bench. Kanya napakaganda ng timing ng substitution ni Coach Tinko sa laro na to. No, June Reyes is coming in and feels that may comfortable lead ang Alaska, so he can afford to have Barrientos sitting down for the moment.
Samantala si Robert Jaworski nasa loob po para sa Ginebra San Miguel as we start the fourth quarter. Bong Hawkins sees an opening, sumaksak sa loob, kabitawan ng bola. Oy, ano ba yun? Hindi tinawagan ng traveling yun.
Tama yun, because nabitawan ng bola. But anyway, no harm done. Ito na ang Ginebra San Miguel. Harencio, missed three-pointer.
Samantala si Hawkins ako ang rebound, binigay kay Merwin Castelo. Nice pass by Lastimosa to Bolado.
And once more, Ed, yung transition basket, yung transition attack ng Alaska. Hindi nakababa ng depensa yung Ginebra San Miguel, and Chris Bolado, easy 2 points.
10-point lead once again for Alaska Milk. Pino Harencio, binubulabog ni Georgia Lastimosa, JB Gayoso. Sabi sa'yo, walang safe shot para kay JB Gayoso. Ang lahat ng tira nito, medyo matatakot ka. Pero siya lang, siya lang ang buong loob.
Oo, tsaka hindi natatakot si JB Gayoso, ha?
87-79. Hawkins top of the key. Wala. Gayoso gets the rebound.
Not a good shot there by Bong Hawkins.
Oo. Donnie looks in, trying to sidestep. Uy, pumasok, counted.
Yes, referee Ernie De Leon.
I was looking at Coach Dave Cone. He was just nodding his head.
Well, tama naman yung tawag, no? Take a look at, yes, may contact. Tapos, ito naman si Noli Locsin. Didn't take an extra step, neither an extra dribble. Kanya pinasok niya yung bola. Counted.
And a three-point play opportunity here for Noli Locsin. Nakaka-24 puntos. Stays that way. 6-point lead for Alaska. 87-81 is the count. We have 10 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the ball game. Georgia Lastimosa. Merwin Castelo left quarter court. Castelo, wala. Hawkins, out of nowhere.
Yes, kakuha na naman ang offensive rebound ng Alaska. Castelo, uy. Looked like a dangerous foul.
Babungagsak si Merwin doon.
Jaworski was called for that foul. Masama ang pagsak ni Merwin Castelo on that baseline drive. Panoorin po natin muli.
Baka marunong naman bumagsak doon si Merwin.
There was a crash. Jaworski guilty of the foul, but no flagrant call.
87-81, still a 6-point lead.
Guilty of the foul, but no flagrant call from the referees on that contact.
87-81, still a 6-point lead here by Alaska Milk.
Alam mo, partner, kanina sinasabi natin how Chris Bolado is drawing the big man away from under the basket. Ang ginagawa ni Coach Robert Jaworski, nakita niya yun. he's putting now a small man on Bolado, allowing Marlo Aquino to pick up a smaller man so that it will give more opportunities for Marlo Aquino to get some rebounds.
Samantala na ko ng Locsin ng rebound. And a fast break play by Ginebra San Miguel. Aquino to Gayoso. Alalahanin po ninyo na itong si JB Gayoso ang talagang pumatay sa Alaska Milk nung huli nilang pagkikita, mga kaibigan. Kung hindi nyo napanood kanina yung aming umpisa, pinakita namin yung 3-point shot ni Gayoso that really demoralized and demolished Alaska in that game. Kapitawan ni Chris Bulado, bola na ko na naman ni JB Gayoso. Gayoso na bounce pass to Guido Harencio. Nuling Locsin. Locsin scores with a foul.
Alam mo, this new type of high-octane offense of Ginebra San Miguel, catching Alaska off guard. Locsin, good body control.
But credit has to be given to JB Gayoso for that pinpoint accurate pass. Bounce pass po ni JB Gayoso. Eksakto.
Yes, siya nagbibigay ng buhay dito sa Ginebra San Miguel.
Uy, like me, yung mahina yung tira ni Noli Locsin. Well, free throw shooting has never been the best suit of Noli. Still in all, the Alaska lead is cut down to only 3 at 88-85. Uy, medyo kabuhol yung mga braso ni JB Gayoso at ni Jojo Lastimosa. Sabi ni Gayoso, ano gagawin ko parehong papalagad yung aming mga braso.
Gayoso, pang-apat na yun.
Oo. 9 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Bong Hawkins. Entry pass. Lastimosa. Nice pass by Hawkins.
Alam mo, that was almost a steal from the inbound.
Matala si Noli Locsin. Inabot ang bola kay Jaworski. Jaworski nakatingin kay Marlo Aquino. Binabantay siya ngayon ni Kevin Ramas. Back to Jaworski. Here's Noli Locsin. Buting mabitawan ng bola. Nakuha ka ni Gayoso. Gayoso puts it up. Wala. Lastimosa para sa rebound for Alaska Milk. They're ahead by 5.
And two Ginebra players still in the backcourt. Hindi na naman nakababa sa depensa yung Ginebra. And again, capitalizing Alaska.
Kanina po ba yan? Fast break points ng ang Ginebra pa lamang sa fast break points. 34-15. Samantala si Jaworski against June Reyes. Binigay kay Noli Locsin. Pumasok na naman ang bola. And another 3-point play opportunity for Noli. Narito po si Jaworski. Nakikita ninyo, binigay kay Noli Locsin. At an off-balance shot by Noli. This time, Noli Locsin completes the 3-point play. And the Alaska lead is down to 4 at 92-88. Here's Merwin Castelo. Oops, bagsak si Jojo Lastimosa sa loob. Pero ang tawag po ni referee Ernie De Leon ay illegal defense. Pang-apat na yata yan. Tama, pang-apat na tawag na yan against Ginebra San Miguel. That violation of the rule. Okay, Jolas will take the technical free throw. 8 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Fourth quarter. Lamang ng 4 ang Alaska. 5. (93-88) is the count. Alaska on top by 5 and in possession. Here's June Reyes. Hawkins. Jojo Lastimosa, kumuwala kay JB Gayoso. Tinabas kay June Reyes. Reyes is open. Wala. Rebound scramble. It goes out of bounds in favor of Alaska, says referee Chua.
And that will give Alaska a fresh 24. Because Jojo Lastimosa is really looking for the 5th personal foul of JB Gayoso. Again, another long shot.
This time,
from Hawkins.
This time, Noli Locsin went aggressively for the rebound.
And an ill-advised shot because there was a lot of time left on the clock.
Gayoso's open. June mahina. Hawkins. Tatapik pupunta kay Merwin Castelo. Reyes back to Hawkins. Yes.
Ayun ang high percentage shot.
At meron pang foul na ako labang galing kay Robert Jaworski. Second personal foul on Big J.
A nice cut here by Bong Hawkins kanina. He had two ill-advised outside shots. This time making sure going for the high percentage layup.
7 minutes, 31 seconds to go. Remember, our first game tonight ended in overtime. San Miguel winning that one over Sunkist finally at 116-112. Alam mo, ito si Berhel Meneses talaga nakakatakot sa end game. No? Mga 3-point shots.
Offensive rebounds. Well, nakita natin yung stats, 22-7. Advantage for Alaska.
Well, that also goes to show na maraming bigtis ang Alaska.
Yeah.
Hawkins picks up his fourth personal foul. Samantala, si Vince Dizon, binalik ni assistant coach Rino Salazar, nilabas muna sa Pido Harencio. Ito po si Vince Dizon kanina, ang bumomba galing sa labas. Speaking of bomba galing sa labas, JB Gayoso with a triple B.
Alam mo, he really looked for that shot. And Jaworski knew that he was spotting for the three-point basket.
5-point lead for Alaska, 96-91, 6 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. Jun Reyes from the outside, wala. Marlo Aquino para sa rebound, binigay kay Gayoso. Here's Vince Hizon. Hizon against two. Hizon puts it out, and it's good with a foul. 3-point play opportunity for Vince Hizon. What a shot. Off-balance shot by Vince Hizon. Look at this pass by J.B. Gayoso. Hizon has just come back into the ballgame. He's up against two. Feels the foul, goes for it, pumasok pa.
May crossover table there.
Oh. Bonus shot is no good.
A lot of missed free throws here by San Miguel, failing to complete three-point plays.
At lamang ng tatlo ang Alaska, 96-93 with 6 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Jun Reyes against Vince Hizon. Reyes pa rin. Nalabas kay Castelo.
And look at the physical contact that you see. Lastimosa and J.G. Gayoso. Lastimosa momentarily free, and he's picked up by Hizon. Wala.
At kasabay po ng 24-second buzzer yung tira ni Lastimosa. Hizon, matik mabitawan ng bola. Dinabas. Mahina-hina ang puso mo rito. Atakihin ka. Nolly Locsin!
Alam mo, magandang turnaround fake ni Nolly Locsin. Thought he was going right, went to his left, back shot, 2 points.
31 points. 31 points by Nolly Locsin. We have this timeout by Alaska.
Some things are too good to hide.
Hanford Menswear.
The continuous comfort seam of Hanford is only one feature that makes it too good to hide.
Hanford! San Miguel, be rescapade. San Miguel, be rescapade. Oh, come on, mga tropa, picking the sheets of suntan lotion. Kikapadas, sumakay ng maalon. Iset up ang music, gimmick at mag-ride on. And let's all have same old body. Tayo yun. Wow, ang beauty. Bababoo. Say you love me. Say it all. San Miguel Beer Escapade. San Miguel Beer Escapade.
Ito pong turnaround ni Nolly Locsin that cut the lead down to only 1 point at 96-95. 6 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in this ball game. Magandang gabi po, Pilipinas. Ito po si Ed Pixon kasama si Kenito Henson para sa Vintage Sports at ang kapanapanabik na laro ng Alaska Milk at Ginebra San Miguel.
Ed, bumalik na si Johnny Abarientos. And of course, with 5:50 to go, kailangan na ni Coach Tim Cohn. Ito si Flying A.
Samantala si Jeffrey Cariaso, binutas naman ang ring mula sa left quarter court area. to give Alaska another 3-point advantage at 98-95.
Ed, meron tayong update here in terms of missed free throws. Ginebra San Miguel, 7 missed free throws. Yung Alaska lang. And 3 of those 7 missed free throws of Ginebra San Miguel came on uncompleted 3-point plays.
Oo. Samantala si JB Gayoso piling up some points for himself here in the fourth quarter. Has 13 in all. Scored only 4 in the first 3 quarters. Johnny Abarrientos. 197. 3 puntos po ang abante ng Alaska Bell. Donnie Locsin. Marlo Aquino asking for the pass. Kevin Ramos will pick up the foul. At nasa penalty ng Alaska. So bibigyan po ng dalawang pagkakataon si Marlo Aquino sa free throw line. Yan po ang 3-point field goal shooting naman. 2 out of 6 ng Alaska, 8 out of 15 ng Ginebra. Field goals dito sa fourth quarter.
Nakakalabang Ginebra.
Bagay, naghahabol po sila dahil inabutan na po sila o inabantihan na ito ng 10 points kanina sa third quarter. 12 points now for Marlo Aquino.
Major contribution in offense from Marlo Aquino in this game so far. Still a lot of basketball time left at 4:51.
Donnie Locsin almost had an offensive rebound, but it's picked up by Johnny Abarrientos instead for Alaska.
That's another missed free throw by Ginebra. Count 8.
Hawkins inside. Decided to pass off at the last moment. Dahil nakita po niya, nasa harapan niya si Marlo Aquino. Medyo nagsasawa na ito si Bong Hawkins sa kakabutata sa kanya ng mga malalaking mama ng Ginebra sa ilalim. He elected to pass off, but it was not anticipated by Kevin Ramos.
No movement in the offense here for Ginebra San Miguel. 1-on-1 play, wala.
Donnie Locsin missing that one. Ramos for the rebound. Narito naman ngayon si Johnny Abarrientos.
Spread out offense here for Alaska, so you can expect a penetration.
Oh,
no, not a penetration.
Good fake by Abarrientos, but the shot didn't go. Vince Tizon into the front court. Quick moves by Vince Tizon. Jaworski is open. That decides to pass it off to Marlo
He
Aquino.
thought about a 3-point shot. Here's Aquino, wala.
Takuha ulit ni Marlo. Courtesy of Robert Jaworski. Aquino, medyo bumomba pa pagkatapos. And we're tied at 100 all. 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the ball game. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. This could get bumpy. Ariaso. Laban kay Jaworski.
That would be the 4th team foul for Ginebra San Miguel.
Wala pa rin pong free throws para sa Alaska.
DJ Fals is sitting down, as well as Coach Wino, who did very well offensively until he picked up his 5th personal foul. Palagay ko, it's time for Wino to check back in because ito si Kevin Ramos has not been a factor in offense.
Abarrientos gets it back to Ramos, but it's blocked by Aquino. Ramos gets it back. Merong loose ball foul on San Jaworski. Kikita rito sa ayun. Yung hawak sa damit ni
Kitang-kita naman yun.
Here's Abarrientos.
A lot of pushing and shoving for position. Ayan, si Coyoso and Lastimosa has been a key matchup in this game.
Dito mo naman si Kevin Ramos. Bilib din naman ako. Kevin Ramos.
Alam mo, it's not been an offensive factor in his game. Ipasok niya yung tira. Kaya naman pala si Wino
102-100. 2-point lead by Alaska Milk. That's where he works best.
Yes, when he doesn't need to take a dribble, when all he has to do is to turn around and take aim. Now, he was in good scoring position that time. Earlier in the game, he could not get that kind of position.
To go. Jojo Lastimosa gets away from Gayoso. Yes!
Exchanging baskets here by both clubs.
Here's Jenny Gayo Togas, Jojo Laspunosa. Pagpasok po natin sa ating last 2 minutes. Hatid sa inyo ng Tanduay Rum, the #1 rum.
Lucky break for Ginebra San Miguel because no way that shot of Aquino was going to go in from the baseline. But he was able to force the contact. Tingnan po natin yung free throw situation. 10 out of 18, 8 missed free throws by Ginebra.
Samantala mga kaibigan, meron po tayong
partner natin sa kalusugan.
tayong gabi sa ating mga amigo nila sa Iloilo City. At nandiyan po ang ating kaibigan si Chino Trinidad na nagko-cover ng ating World Group Tour. Papalabas po natin yan pagkatapos ng PBA game. So po si Chino ang tanging vintage panelist na kumakain ng alikabok dahil sa kasusunod sa World Group Tour. Oy! Mga kaibigan natin, magagaling na singer Martin Rivera at si Dingdong. Ay, na pala kayo, ha? Sino-sino natin chismis kay Martin, si Dingdong lang pala.
Dahil Aquino missing his first free throw attempt. That's the 9th free throw miss. Ginebra San Miguel. Pinasok niya yung pangalawa. Incidentally, Jojo Lastimosa with 15 points in this game. This is the 36th game that Lastimosa has scored in double figures, and that is the longest streak by any active player.
Uy, Johnny Abarientos, pinalik kay Hawkins. Hawkins gets it back to Cariaso. Lastimosa. Wala.
And Hawkins, another big rebound.
Matindi ito ginagawa ni Gong Hawkins.
Offensive rebound ng Alaska has kept Alaska's head way above water in this game. Tapos meron pang illegal defense.
Nagsisisigaw rin mga taga-Alaska to call attention to the illegal defense of Vince Hizon. Pang-5 beses na natatawagan ng illegal defense ang Ginebra dito sa larong ito. Samantala, medyo nagpupulong-pulong si Sonny Jaworski, Vince Hizon at Tony Locsin. To try and map out their plans in these last 85 seconds. 1 minute and 25 more natitira sa ating labanan. Labang ng dalawa ngayon ng Alaska at 105-103. Johnny Abarientos. Lastimosa, lamang kay Gayoso. Hizon comes out to help. There's a tap by Hizon from behind. Loose ball scramble. Wala by Jaworski. Gayoso has it in the front court. Gayoso running all the way. Kapitawan na bola sa ere. Dolly Locsin. Dolly Locsin delivering the blows for Ginebra San Miguel here in the 4th quarter. He's got 11 points in this period alone.
Now remember, the first game went into overtime. Now we have less than a minute to go in this game and the score is tied.
Johnny Abarreto sumaksak sa loob. Carlo Aquino going after Bong Hawkins. Coach Rino taps it out to Cariaso.
Still another attempt here for Alaska.
First 24-second shot clock for Alaska. Tabla po tayo, 105 all. Abarretos goes inside. Wala! Sonny Locsin for the rebound. Here is Jaworski. Whoa! Bad pass!
And what a pass by Sonny Jaworski straight into the hands of the opponent.
And Johnny Abarretos calls a 20-second timeout. It's a full timeout. It's a full timeout called by Alaska. That big error here in this play as Jaworski's pass is intercepted by Cariaso with 22.9 seconds. Cariaso with 22.9 seconds left and the score tied at 105 all.
Partner, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, in that Ginebra San Miguel Shell game last April 7, ganun din na nangyari with a few seconds to go, no? Yung pass ni Jaworski was intercepted. Na-telegraph.
Okay, tabla ang laban mga kaibigan. Time down to 14 seconds. Abarientos, pareho po nasa penalty ang dalawang koponan ito.
And you're gonna expect Alaska to take a shot with only 5 picks to go.
Cariaso's open! Hindi pumasok. Video! Coach Video with 3.8 seconds to go. Puts Alaska ahead by 2 at 107-105. Meron pa pong 3.8 seconds na nalalabi. Execution At yung kanilang offensive rebounding na naman, Kinito.
Yes.
Ang ika nga nakapagpaluwal sa kanila. Pero meron pa tayong 3.8 seconds. 2-point lead lang yan ng Alaska. 107-105. Naalala pa siguro yung karamihan dito kung ano nangyari noong March 10. Noong huli nagsagupa itong dalawang ito. Yung 3-point shot ni Gayoso that ended the game. Well, not the game, but the hopes of Alaska in that particular game. Tingnan natin ngayon.
Jaworski is inbounding with 3.8 seconds to go. Very similar situation to that Ginebra versus Shell game April 7th.
Oh.
A key substitution here. Ramos is inside, but I expect Ginebra San Miguel to take a 3-point shot. I'm not sure if they're going to go for the 2-point shot and send this into overtime. I think with a coach like Jaworski, I think he'll go for the winning basket. They'll go for a 3-point shot. Ewan ko lang, ha?
Well, tumawag mo ng 20-second shot ng 20-second timeout si Sonny Jaworski.
Pero kung titira ng 3-pointer itong Ginebra San Miguel, yung substitution ni Coach Tim Gon, putting in a big man, might not work because he will be ineffective in defending against a 3-point shot. Well, tingnan natin how this play evolves.
Well, si Jaworski mag-i-inbound mula sa center line at nag-uusap sila ni Assistant Coach Rino Salazar.
The 3-point shooters for Ginebra on the floor, Gayoso and Hizon.
Not to mention Jaworski. Ito po pasa kay Hizon. Tumaksak sa loob. Back shot. Wala. Locsin tries to follow it up. Hindi rin pumasok. Tapos ang laban. Alaska Milk wins it by 2 points. 107-105. Definitely a hard-earned victory by Alaska Milk over Ginebra San Miguel.
Ed, that ball went to Hizon, and I thought he was going to set up for a 3-point shot, but I thought there was no room for him to take the 3-point shot. That's why he tried to move closer.
Well, meron pa rin mga pikon na nambabato rito. Nakita po ninyo kung ano nangyari. Well, Ginebra had a couple of opportunities there. A shot by Hizon, a follow-up tip-in by Noli Locsin, but Lady Luck just wouldn't smile at them. So Alaska Milk takes this one, 107-105. Sa ilang sandali po lamang.